Sid never heard that one.
Anyway, here filling in for Chris Carlin and Sid Rosenberg. Morning, Sid.
Good morning, I-Man. And, of course, this is the big week here, getting ready for the Super Bowl down here in Miami. The Bears taking on the Colts. And lots of other news around the NFL. Looks like Bill Parcells may have a replacement in Dallas, and that guy may be Jason Garrett. But, of course, Mike Francesa already knew that.
You know, Francesa told me to talk to him on Saturday and didn't know then that Bill was going to bail.
Really? He admitted that to you?
Yes.
Well,
I find that shocking.
He's claiming that Bill didn't know at that time, and that's why he didn't know.
Oh, I see.
That Bill made the decision spontaneously the night before he retired, or some
Right.
stupid thing like that.
Well, Bill got up Sunday
And
morning, said that was it, you know.
That was it. He had enough, yes. And you'll be happy to know, I-Man, that your favorite basketball team, the Phoenix Suns, won their 15th straight game yesterday. But, of course, before the game, Mike Francesa already knew that.
My team's the Denver Nuggets.
Oh, you like, oh, of course, because of AI's mom. You've always had an affinity for Allen Iverson's mother, of course. I could see that.
And
right.
I like Melo, and the Ants are playing well together, so I'm down with Melo, and I'm down with Allen Iverson.
They've only played one or two games together. I'm not sure. Well, but they've done great. You know what? You're on it. You're all over it, I-Man.
Are we on a
You're the
delay? Is it? Are you hearing me like a second or two after I say stuff?
No, he's just stupid.
No, actually, it is a little. It's a little like a second or two afterwards. I hear you.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. It's not just that you're slow, or that there've been, for all the crack you smoked, it's brain damage or something like that, right?
It was a lot of years, I-Man. A lot of years, as you well know.
How are you doing
But you know,
how are you doing on not drinking and not doing drugs?
I'm doing great. I've got a new addiction now, and her name is Ava, and she's my little girl. So I don't.
Well, that's
It was a part of my life that, look, you went through it, I-Man, and a lot of us have gone through it, and it was a part of my life I'd rather forget. So I'm doing great now, and I don't do any of that stuff anymore. I'm done.
Well, yeah, I went through it, but it's not like I was in a hotel in Cleveland with a bunch of hookers smoking crack, missing work, ready to jump out the window. I mean, don't you know?
Yeah, I'm sorry you missed that night. You would have liked that.
I had a couple drinks in the 80s, and I might have done a few lines of cocaine. So, I mean, let's not make me into some kind of, well, maybe I am. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah, never mind. So, what else?
Some are sicker than others, as they say, I-Man. You know that. But that's what we got going on. We got a couple of big parties coming up next week down here at the Super Bowl, and I'm really excited about Jim Nantz and Phil Simms coming to town. And my fear is this: that Phil Simms, his career at CBS may be over by the time he leaves Miami next week.
Why?
Well, I know a certain place that opens at about 2 o'clock in the morning and doesn't close till about 9, and I've got this vision of Phil Simms tied up in the back. You'll see it on MSNBC. I think you'll like it.
23 after the hour. I'm on the radio on the country and on MSNBC. Sid Rosenberg filling in for Chris Carlin. But getting married. And Sid's in Florida on satellite. How are you, Sid?
I'm good. I'm actually not getting married. I've done that already, and it worked out pretty well for me.
It is working out now.
Not for her, though.
Right.
You know, Bernie, I promised to be nice this morning, so I'm not going to go after you. But I do know this.
Well, go ahead. What?
No, say what you want to say, Bernie. Go ahead.
Well, what is it about Bernie? What do you have on Bernie, possibly?
Yeah.
No, it's just you are my boy, but there was a comment made yesterday, I-Man, by somebody who was not a very good quarterback in the National Football League to begin with. Now he's an analyst for ESPN, and some people thought it may have been a racial slur. He's denying it. In fact, we've got the cut back in the studios. Lou, you play this, and I-Man, you tell me if you hear the word Jew somewhere in here.
Play it, Lou.
No need to panic. We'll nip, we'll tuck, we'll go, we'll punch, we'll do it all. And then nickel and dime it.
Now, at the end of that, did you hear will nickel and dime her, or was that just me?
No, that's what he said.
Now, is it okay to say that? Will Jew him, will nickel and dime him? I'm just curious. Is that okay to say that?
Not in my view, it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah, well, it's okay with Bernie, though, isn't it?
I don't think it is. Is it, Bernie?
Not on the air. It's absolutely
Of course.
out of line.
4 minutes away. Oh, no. What else going on?
Well, I'm still upset. The new Sid Rosenberg is still upset about the Sean Salisbury comments, and I'm a proud Jew, man. I know. I gambled on Notre Dame on Yom Kippur, and ate veal parmesan on Passover, and went to a strip joint on Shavuos. I know that.
Yeah.
But I'm still a proud Jew, and I thought the comments made by Sean Salisbury were a little over the top. To Jew somebody down, to nickel and dime them, I thought that was a bit over the top. Didn't you, my man, Bernie?
Yeah, it is offensive. No, I agree.
Well, your outrage is selective, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Where was your outrage when the black guy from Grey's Anatomy called the other guy a faggot?
Yeah, how about that?
I mean, you didn't go on and on about that.
Yeah.
But isn't that guy...
That guy had to go
but
to
he really
rehab.
is a faggot, isn't he?
He had to go to rehab.
But that guy really is gay, isn't he?
Yes, he is. The guy who he had directed it to is gay, but you can't call him a faggot. But where was your outrage?
Yeah.
I was really pissed off. I just wasn't on the show. Seriously, I mean, I was going crazy that day, throwing stuff all over the house. You had to see it.
Sid does have a point, though.
Sid's a faggot.
Well, I mean,
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
You know, this is the type of thing, Bernie, where would your outrage be a little more if he would have said, we beard and potatoed him instead of nickel and
See
dime
what I
them?
mean?
How about that?
Selective
How about that?
outrage.
Yes, yes. And by the way, in the spirit of the Jewish people and in Chris Carlin's Fat Boy pick of the week, he's obviously run out of Jeff Foxworthy jokes on the internet. I will unveil today for you, my man, the Sid Rosenberg Jew Boy pick of the week. My fear is, if I get the pick wrong, what's going to happen?
Well, I don't know.
How about I stick your head in the microwave?
No. Oh, my God. No.